The Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video.
Hello everyone, hello guys, hello, thank you for visiting us. As always, every Sunday we're doing live streams. Still doing live streams for you. First thing first, I'm slightly exhausted. Huge pressure. We're gonna discuss where I made mistake on the previous week. We're gonna discuss where I was right and what was my expectation and what reality we have. So first thing first, as always, I'm gonna ask you to press like button. We're gonna really appreciate your support because it's free for you. Everything that you see right now is free for you. Also, if you want, we have a public group in Telegram. You can find link in bio. We can have more discussions there in the week, because sometimes when I feel that I need to do some kind of updates for you, I'm doing live streams there during the week. Also, we have social media, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp. Please find them under this video. We don't have any other social media and we will never text you first. Please, there is a lot of scammers. Yesterday I asked people in the public group to report the huge scammers, the huge group of scammers who scamming people. So be aware, please. We will never text you first, and be aware of whom you texting to. Also, Also, I'm still holding this insanely stupid position. I didn't listen to the algorithm. I didn't listen to anything. I just opened short positions at the beginning of October on the Zcash, and as far as you know, this coin is pumping like hell, and I'm trying to trade it in opposite way. So basically I'm doing the hedge positions with this coin, and I'm trying to avoid losses, but it's hard. It's hard because this coin only from 2 days, for the last 2 days, it give 50% movement up, and still it's not the end for this coin. So okay, let's go deep down to, oh my god, sorry, I did the wrong layout. Give me a second, please. I made wrong layout, sorry for that. So as always, okay, done, and here. So as always, we're gonna start from the previous week. If you want, you can go and watch previous live streams. You will see how I'm analyzing the chart and how the price moves. So in the previous week, I was expecting that we're gonna go up here. Then from here, we're gonna go down here. That was, the yellow line was given to you 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, my expectations was, oh, sorry for that. 1 week ago, my expectation that we're gonna hit this zone until 22nd of October. Then we're gonna go down to that white lines. But then from here, like this green lines showing. Guys, let me know if everything is okay, because I was somehow the system throw me away. Give me a second, please. I need to do layout once again. I don't know why it's happened. Maybe I missed some updates. Okay. Sorry for that. Okay, I hope everything is good. So that was my expectations from the last week, that we're gonna go here, then we're gonna go down, and then I made one more live stream for the private group, and I add this white line that I was expecting. My friends, that's like, I cannot edit, I cannot delete, I cannot erase, I cannot forget. There is no man in black thing to erase memory from people, and especially from my position. So I was expecting that we're gonna go to 105 once again. We didn't do that. We go only to 106, and yes, that's my mistake. That's my mistake, because even if we are like talking about like by 25th, there is the days, there is the price, it's not always working as I want. It's not always working as I want. And as always, I'm telling to you, please don't forget about the risk management, because if we were right for the last 4 or 5 months in a row, and before that, a lot of time we've been right for many months, there is still something like 20-25% probability to be wrong, for a system to be wrong. So basically, if we are watching with you, for example, only this forecast, if we are watching the forecast, it could change, because 1 week ago it was different, and I was expecting that we're gonna have one more bottom. Unfortunately, we didn't have one more bottom. So for you, for people who's watching the public group, you are in chocolate. Everything works as we said. For people from the private group, I made one additional mistake. I was expecting price once again lower. So I'm deleting these white lines. Still, everything that's shown on the from the previous week, like that, the price did everything that we've been expecting. Until 22nd of October, we've been here, so I can delete that. I also could start to delete that yellow line, but let it be right now here. Let it be right now here. So my expectations from the live stream was right. My expectation and the circle color that we're gonna go down first, then we're gonna go up was right. So right now you see the color of the circle is green. So it means that I'm still expecting further movement up. But to answer the question which I saw at the beginning of the live stream, do I expect for one more correction? Yes, I'm expecting for one more correction. So it means that I'm not gonna try to put more money in the long positions right now. For the people in the private group and to you from the previous live stream, I said that even if I have the short position, they are twice smaller than the long positions. They are twice smaller than the long positions. Some of them, Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana, even 6 times smaller than the long positions. Right now, in that time, I have only 2 positions. Bitcoin, Solana, sorry for that, Ethereum, Solana, and Zcash. Zcash, forget about this. Let it be there. It's the biggest non-realized losses in my life. I never been in that type of situation. I never saw like you opening the laptop, you opening the mobile phone, especially I'm trading it from 2 phones. So it means like I have 2 positions in losses. And if you will be happier with this information, you can afford Ferrari SF90 if I'm gonna press close this position. So basically, just Google the price of SF90 car and you will guess how big my non-realized losses from this asset. I'm not doing anything, I'm not scaling this, I'm waiting, I'm observing, I'm trying to figure out what should I do with that position. Meantime, I'm doing trades. So I have 2 positions, Bitcoin and no Bitcoin, 0 Bitcoin positions right now, Ethereum and Solana. Ethereum and Solana, long, 3 times higher on the one cryptocurrency exchange, long higher, bigger than the short, and on the second cryptocurrency exchange, I don't have short positions right now, only long positions on the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. I'm forgetting about this phone, I'm forgetting about this because that's where I'm opening smaller positions. The bigger positions always on that phone. So that's why I'm gonna calculate and I'm gonna analyze only 2 positions that I have right now, the huge long and the smaller short. But my friends, once again, there is 0 huge positions in the profit on that phone right now. 0. Why? Because when we were expecting for the movement down since 6 till 10s and also till 13, my limit orders was fulfilled higher than the price right now. And I wasn't scaling all Ethereum and Solana. I was scaling only Bitcoin when we dropped lower, and I was buying part of the spot position. So I think that, in my opinion, that's enough to discuss my losses. They are still non-realized. If you want, I will do one thing for you right now. Give me a second. I will show you this. So basically, if we're gonna go with that thing, why you don't want to do this? Connect. Why are you doing this to me? Connect. Try again. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna show you. So here, I'm still, for this month, you see the top positions, only realized profit, only realized profit. So it means that I'm holding non-realized losses and I don't want to hold them. I don't want to hold them. I'm exhausted of these positions, but this, it is what it is. This is the reality. You're not always printing money. Sometimes you are in losses. Sometimes you're fixing losses. Sometimes you get in liquidation. But with the strategy, with the clear vision, you always could solve everything. So let's dive deep in the next week. I'm not gonna delete anything from here. I'm not gonna delete anything from here. The same here. We come back to this zone. We even come back to that price. We come back to that price. I'm not gonna discuss this layout and those two layouts, only this one. That we need to go higher. Yeah, we go lower to this limit. Everything. I'm not gonna discuss. All that you see here was given to you on the live stream. So just if you need that, if you need additional information, you can go back in time and you will see like how I see, how I'm analyze, how I feel the chart, or how I'm doing my trades. So once again, for the private group, I made mistake. And that's my bad. But let's forget about mistakes. All mistakes will be fatal and lethal only if you are breaking the risk management, if you put in all your money. If not, then you're good. Just hold your position. So the next week will be, in my opinion, big volatility on the Bitcoin, big volatility on the market. We have a lot of news that's gonna be dropped in the media, and still the government shutdown wasn't ended. So I'm just gonna think that it will be ended something like this Monday, this Tuesday. And before I'm gonna start to look at the chart, give me a second, please. So guys, like before I'm gonna start to look at the chart, before I'm gonna start analyzing, I'm gonna do some kind of like prediction, some kind of like, let's ask the tarot card or the stars, what's your opinion about what's gonna happen? In my opinion, they're gonna cut the rates once again. 0.25, maybe 0.5. I really don't care about that because it's not affecting anything. On the last Fed meeting, people were expecting that they're gonna cut the rates like with the 100% sure, but the price go down insanely. Whole market crashed, but people were expecting. So all your expectation, you can put it in the small package and let it be in the ass of the people who's trying to trade expectation and news. My thoughts that from 29 till first week of November, even if I've been talking about that, I'm still expecting that until 29 we're gonna see one more correction. Even if that correction wouldn't be 105, 106, 107, 109, 110, 111, even if it's gonna be 112, I'm expecting movement up. And from my perspective, with zero analysis of the chart, with my perspective, the things that I'm texting to my friend, the things that I'm trading, if we're gonna break through 116, 121, like the huge zone, we're going to the new all-time high. If we are breaking through 108, 107, we're going to the deeper, lower $100,000 and even 96, 98. So we need to understand what everyone see on the chart. Right now, right before this live stream, the guy sent me the Twitter post like about the whale who's accumulating the long positions. And that's fine. When you have huge deposit, you can buy on whatever price you're buying and you can sell on whatever price you sell, and you can like even trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% movement. But still, I'm not that type of the trader. I'm not the huge whale, and I'm not gonna open long position right now, immediately right now. But the only thing that I can do is to discuss with you what should I do. So we're gonna start from the higher time frame. Yeah, we're gonna start from the daily time frame. And the daily time frame showing to me that we are approaching the Sigma 1, Sigma 2. It means that anytime soon the price should turn around. You know that I've been using my brains, my experience, my analysis, my vision with the price, but when I get my hands my attention to the system, to the algorithm, my whole world of trading, of investments was turning around. And basically that's why you are here. That's why you're subscribed on our channel. We're trying to work with the dates, with the timing, more often than with the price. So I'm not gonna tell you how many times I was right, how many times I was wrong. The only thing that could tell that is my P&L, my profit. And if I'm trading with a strategy, not fixing losses, I will wait, I will scale, and I will fix either break even, zero losses, zero profit, or I'm gonna fix profit. It means that I'm pretty good in that. But also, my brains, my experience, my thoughts, my analysis, more often putting me in the position which I don't want to see. For example, like Zcash. If that guy been showing to me for the last months, and even in the day when I was opening this position, that we are going up, I still was pretty sure that my brains, my analysis showing to me that from here we need to go lower. I was wrong, and I'm paying for this every fucking day. But if this system showing to me that as soon as possible we need to turn around. So basically, take a look at this. Here is the Sigma 1, yeah? The price go down from 110 to 98. Here is the Sigma 1 as well, Sigma 1. The price go down from 18.6 to 15.5. Here is the Sigma 1 and the divergence once again, 110.5, we're going down to 17.6. Here is the Sigma 2. We're going down from 123 to 111. Sigma 2, we're going down from 123.8 to 107.6. I hope you understand what I'm showing to you. So we are in the upper part of the chart, and in my humble opinion, the price could do something like that. I'm gonna wait, and in my opinion, the price will turn around only from the first week of November. So we could approach Sigma 3 or even higher than Sigma 2, like something like that. Something like that, maybe even something like that. That still possibly could be. So people are expecting Moontober, September, I don't know what else, like Shitsember. So from the previous live stream, my expectation that the first week of November will give us price here, it's still my expectation with this yellow line. That's nothing changed. The only thing that was changed in the private group, like I'm gonna try to catch this position. That's the only thing, but nothing from the live stream from the previous week was changed. I'm still expecting the first week either here or here. But if we are breaking through that, through 121.21, as I said a couple minutes ago, we are moving to the new all-time high. So if we are breaking through that, we are moving to 126, 128, 131. If we are turning around before that, so if we gonna be on the first week of November, something like here, 119, 116, 117, and we are going down to 108, 107, then we are moving lower to 196,000. Let me tell you once again, I hope that you're gonna understand that. So on that chart I will show you. We have the first week of November, yes? So let's say the daily time frame showing to me said somewhere here we're gonna start to sell once again. And right now I'm gonna give you two perspectives. I hate to do that. If we are breaking through 121 and if we are breaking through 108. So if we are doing that type of movement here, we could go to 128, let's say 128. So it means that this movement could be fast, but if we are stopping somewhere here on 116, 115, 113, like we can stop even where we are right now, and we're going down to 108, then we're dropping lower to lower 100,000 and even 94.96. So if we are I hope that you're gonna understand that. I hate to give two opinions about how the price, how the market will react. I hate to give you that opinion. That's why right now I'm not doing anything. Right now and for the last 2 or 3 days, I'm not doing anything. Because I'm already in the huge long positions and I'm already in the smaller short positions. So it means I'm not scaling anything, I'm not opening new trades, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna delete these lines, I'm gonna delete that lines, and I'm just gonna show you where, if we're gonna break, I'm gonna expect the price. So something like that. It means that from here we can be here, and from here, where is that? Yeah, for me it's gonna work. For me it's gonna work. Or from here we're going down here. So if I need to tell you only one vision for the next week, and you can shut down this live stream, like the easiest way, like 20 minutes, 15 minutes we've been talking about previous week, and for 5 minutes you're gonna receive whole my vision. Before I'm gonna dive deeper, I'm gonna delete that line, I'm gonna leave that line, because in my opinion we're gonna be here only at the end of January. So if I'm gonna put on the red or on the black, if I'm gonna put like all my money, I'm gonna bet against myself or against the market, I'm gonna think that we're gonna go higher until the first week of November, and then we're gonna go down. So it means that I'm gonna do that vision, that we're gonna do that moment, and we're gonna have if we're gonna break this line, we're gonna go higher. But we're gonna break this line, in my opinion, oh, sorry for that, something like in January, let's say in January. So if I'm gonna go back to that layout, I'm still gonna be pretty sure that we're gonna work right now, in my opinion, that we're gonna work on that scenario. So if the previous week was given to us that from here we're gonna go either here or here, right now I'm gonna expect the price to do something like that. And from here right now we're gonna go on the lower time frame. I don't care about that, I don't need that. I care about that, but I'm gonna do that lower. I need to have 101.96. Yeah, that's gonna be bigger one. Yeah, so we're gonna have something like that. So once again, that vision that we are going higher, then we're going lower, going back here. We're still, I'm not gonna delete those lines which we were given to you on the previous weeks. We are coming here, we are trading here, and then we're going lower. So it means that this guy will do that moment down. On the 4-hour time frame, I see almost the same thing. So can I delete that green line which probably was given to the people from the private group, like by here? We already have this impulse, and I think that the impulse will go higher. So I'm gonna delete that if you don't mind. And those lines, I'm just like, it's the future. All these lines, today is 26. This line's telling is about 27, and the second line telling about 29. I'm still expecting 29, so I'm not gonna move 29. And you're gonna understand me. You're gonna understand right now. The only thing that I'm gonna move once again will be that line here and that line here. So basically, if we're talking about the first week of November, that's gonna be between two lines. How we can be sure when exactly to sell, when exactly to buy? When we are on top, when we are on top, when we are gonna be on top. The same with the daily time frame. How we been sure to buy? Here. That was my mistake. Once again, I was so pretty convinced that Andrew are right, so I fucked up myself. That thing been showing to me that we need to go up. That thing been showing to me. I was the guy who didn't listen to this system. I'm working on myself. I'm going to the psychologist. I'm working on myself. Believe me or not, I need to cut off everything that I've been, let's say, studying, trading, doing for the last 10 years. And I need to use only this system. So this system been shown to me: buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. This system on the daily time frame been showing to me only one thing: buy here, sell somewhere here. So if you bought here, then you sell in there. I've been talking about that Andrew should start to do daily time frame trading since probably March. I will. So the 4-hour time frame showing to me, and in my opinion, that we're gonna be here in that zone before the first week of November or on the first week of November, and from here we're gonna go lower. That's it. You can turn off the live stream if you don't need any additional information. My opinion, the short opinion, that until first week of November, we're still doing everything that I was telling to you from the previous week. We're going to 120, 121. We can stop on 119. Don't be shy to open your position by putting a couple of limit orders. Don't be shy to open your position on whatever price you want. But in my opinion, from that zone, we're gonna go down. So I'm not leaving you with the two ways of the price. Everything is the same since 19th of October. But Andrew will open his position different way. I don't know why. Let's try to understand and to get better accuracy, yeah, with the 1-hour time frame. So what the 1-hour time frame showing to me? The 29 still here. Where is the 29? Here. Can I put this 29 here? And we're gonna turn it to the 4-hour buy. For me, that's fine. That's the 4-hour and the 1-hour, yeah? So I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to smaller dates, like how to say that, like not from the 1st. I'm gonna stick to 3rd and 8th of November. So here I'm gonna add 3rd, 8th. Because first thing first, probably we're gonna have manipulation here. They're gonna drop some kind of news with the China or whatever they wanna do. Like, I'm so fucking tired of all this fraud that the government doing to people. But who am I? If I'm gonna be in government, I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna tell you bullshit things and you're gonna believe in that. So, before we're gonna go once again to the 1-hour time frame, guys, it's better to be shown like this. What do we have here? The squeezed 4-hour time frame. So it means that the impulse could be bigger. Like here, you see? Divergence, squeezed time frame, impulse bigger. What do we have here, my friends? The 12-hour time frame showing to us a pretty beautiful smile with 2 red cross. But weekly time frame, only today, this guy appears here. This guy appears here, and we still have 5 more hours. And in my opinion, this guy will do something like that movement. And here we're gonna see the movement from the beginning of November till the end of November. And then only in January, this divergence, oh, why I delete that? This divergence will start to work only probably in January. Before that, we're gonna have that movement and that movement. Here on the 12 hour, that could be something like that. That could be something like that. That could be something like that. But still, I'm showing to you what the price should do, like from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. Also, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it means like higher time frame showing to us that we need to go higher. 5 hour, what the fuck? 5 hour time frame showing to me higher than lower. Yeah, we have divergence working. 6 hour time frame showing to me that we need to do that. 7 hour time frame showing to me that we need to do that. 8 hour time frame, divergence, fucking divergence. 12 hour, we need to do that. 11 hour, no divergence because that's already worked. Oh no, it's not worked. We didn't reach the bottom, we didn't reach the middle. So it means that this guy could do that movement. We have the squeeze channel on 11 hour. We have the divergence on the 10 hour. So it means that this could do like that. We have the squeeze channel. We have the same divergence on the 9 hour. So I'm gonna wait for this. So what I'm trying to show to you here, my friends, what I'm trying to show to you, squeeze channel, squeeze channel, squeeze channel, slightly squeeze it, huge, 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 and no squeeze at all. So I'm gonna wait for the first week of November. Probably all these guys will be in the middle, and we're gonna approach the squeeze channel, and that could be really, really, really good movement down. So before that, the 4 hour time frame will give us movement up, and then only from here we're gonna go down, and that movement will put the daily time frame down. Once again, the daily time frame showing to me that we need to do that movement. But the 1 hour time frame before that will show us that we're gonna have, I'm gonna do the small lines, okay, if you don't mind. So why I'm not doing anything? Because I'm gonna wait until later today and Tuesday. I think that we have the biggest news on 28, 29, 30, 31, the economical calendar, something like that. I'm not Googling that, it's just something that I remembered. So I'm gonna wait, because in my opinion on 29 they're gonna lower the rates and it's gonna put the price up. So from here, from 29, we're gonna have impulse, which is gonna put price up. Before that, down, then up. So this is the 1 hour time frame perspective that I see right now. I want to see something like that. I want to see price lower. The two stops will be, I think something like one level 400, 600, 110, 300, and yeah, I'm gonna stick to do two of this price, because fuck, I need to stop analyzing the price. I'm telling you, I need to stop analyzing the price. Sometimes it's bothering me. But it is what it is. Okay, so enough with the Bitcoin. Let's take a look about the Ethereum. So that's my expectation, which I give to people in the public group. Oh no, that was from the private group. Okay, that was from the private group. Maybe there is something from the, I don't know. You can go back in the previous week and you will see if there was anything. I don't know, maybe that was my expectation. We hit that price. I was expecting we're gonna go lower. I don't know, just go back in time, watch previous week, because right now I'm just gonna like do update, because for the this is definitely for the private group was. I'm expecting the price to hit 40 something hundred. Then I want to see price to go to the correction. So right now I'm still thinking about the same thing. So I can delete this buy, and I'm gonna delete that buy. I'm gonna move it here. So what should I do right now? What should I do right now? From here, like the two options that I give to people in the private group, that we are going higher, then we need to go to the correction. I'm not gonna do anything with that. I'm just gonna try to update. So if we have the red line showing to me until 27, we could go up. The daily time frame still showing to me that we still have a chance to go higher than only in the correction. I think that we will stick to that. I think that we will stick to that right now. Give me a second. The channel is squeezed. We have everything that's showing to us that we still have a chance to go higher. Where higher? Where higher? Something like here. Yeah, it's possible. I think that's 43, 4400 is really possible for Ethereum. I'm talking about like the next week. Maybe even tomorrow. 1 hour time frame. Let me be more specific with that. So, okay. How I see the price. I think that we could do that moment. So basically it's the same that was given to people since 23rd. The same. Like right now I want to see movement down, higher, maybe here, 41, 4200. Then I want to see price coming back to 38, 3900 and going up again. So basically this white line, that's just the update from that. Nothing changed. I'm just showing you the way how I see the price will react. Yeah, we definitely. And from there, what's gonna happen from there? From there, we need to go to the one more correction. Yes. That will be this correction. Like basically I need to redraw this line like that. We're going right now lower, higher. No. Like that. That's the 1 hour time frame. That's the 4 hour time frame. I see it like that. I'm just putting the dates. I'm just like putting the line on the dates. So I see something like that, but why it shows to me 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, if the Bitcoin shown to us opposite? We will go with the Bitcoin dominance, and we will definitely gonna take a look on the total. Could it be like that? Yeah, I think something like that. Then we need to have one more deeper correction. And that correction, my friends, from here, from that line, from let's say first, third part of November, the daily time frame will do that movement down. So it means that from here, I'm gonna wait for correction to 38. What if 34? And from there, one more pump. And yes, in my opinion, still something like that is the top until the end of the year, in my opinion. But in 2026 we could see Ethereum higher than it was 1 month ago. But it's too far away. Like, I'm gonna show you my opinion, because guys, once again, no matter if you pressing the like buttons or not, my brains are so tired that I'm overthinking. And I don't know if it's good or not to stay in front of the chart right now. I don't know if it's good or not to make new content right now. I'm not like complaining. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm exhausted. I need to take a rest. I need to do something for myself. I'm good. I'm gonna solve it. But I don't know if I want to go further with the chart of the Ethereum or something else like immediately right now, because I'm definitely need to wait until the bottom of the weekly time frame, and I'm definitely need to wait until this guy will be at the bottom once again. But if we're gonna be honest with you and we're gonna trust this system, we bought here, yeah, we bought here. It means that until the end of the year we could see the pretty good pump on the Ethereum. The pretty good pump on the Ethereum. That's my opinion. I'm gonna trust this chart. I'm gonna trust to that guy. And that could be fast movement. That's definitely could be fast movement. I do not believe in $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $11,000 for the Ethereum. That could be, but probably 2029, 2028. Not right now. Right now it's too easy to give people opportunity to be rich as fuck. Even 10% movement will make huge whales, huge deposit richer. But people who bought one Ethereum for $500 and they are like just holding him for, let's say, I don't know, 6 years, 7 years, 9 years, not selling in 2021, not selling 1 month ago, those people are expecting that this $500 will turn to the $20,000. Oh my God, I'm gonna buy new Toyota Corolla. My life will never be the same. So for those people, I do not believe that something gonna give them opportunity. I do not believe in that. But also, there is way than enough 5%, 10%, 20% movement to liquidate a lot of people. There is not so many people who could survive that asset when I open it somewhere like on 100 and it already give 3.5 axis movement. That's insane. 3.5x on that 10 leverage, and I'm still in the game. And basically when all market go down, this fucking coin, I'm good, going to the moon. Okay, I'm gonna solve this. I'm gonna do something. Ethereum, that's my vision, that's my perspective. Solana, so the same. For the people in the private group, I give additional vision of what the price will do. From here, we're gonna go here. We are already here. So basically from 190, we gave 5% movement, and right now we're on 199, almost $200. From here, I'm expecting the movement down. From here, I'm expecting movement down. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm still want to see the price. I still want to see the price. Something like 172, 167, 156 here. That's the first stop which I want to see on the price of the Solana. So I'm just going through the chart which I gave to people in the private group. So the thing that I start, I was wrong that from here we're gonna go once again lower, but with the Ethereum and Solana I was right. So it means that right now the only thing that I can update, Show me the daily time frame. We are almost at the bottom, but the bottom will be something like that, or that could be something like that. I'm gonna wait for the correction. Even if we're gonna see right now the impulse to 205, 206, 207, I'm not gonna be afraid. I need to send you a couple of the live streams from the private group where I'm giving people opportunity to ask me about their position, and they opening the position like, you said that Solana from here, you said that Solana will go down, but we are going up. Like on that moment, you see that small movement. I was like, yes, and my liquidation price is somewhere like here. I was like, don't worry, the price will go down. Like people opening short position when I'm opening that, but they like afraid when the price giving them that type of movement, the small movement up, because they breaking the risk management. Maybe I will do that, maybe not, because we don't need that. Yeah, we good. We are the smartest one. So I'm not gonna change anything with Solana. The only thing that I can change is the, you see like how it works with the 1 hour time frame. This line gave us movement, so you need always to update. I know that you don't have updates, so I'm just gonna move that line here, and also yeah, I will stick to that. I will stick to that. No, I will stick to that. I think that we're gonna go to the correction either from tomorrow or day after tomorrow, so basically something like that. I'm just gonna give you the yellow line update. Bitcoin volatility, what it shows to us. Can I delete that yellow line that we are going up, then the red line that we are going down? The Bitcoin volatility did everything that we were expecting. Okay, thank you, I can. I'm deleting that. And here we have something that's showing to us that we're expecting the higher movement up, yeah, on the Bitcoin volatility. So right now, the only thing that I'm gonna update for you, that as soon as possible, we're gonna do that movement, and then we're gonna go up. So that's my update, and this update will be on white. I'm thinking that we're gonna go higher, lower, higher. That's my expectations. Why? Because can I delete that yellow line as well? Yes. Because my expectation that from here till here, this is the first stop, this is the second stop, and on the daily time frame, it's gonna be everything. The top of the daily time frame. Oh my God, my friends, the Bitcoin volatility will do that movement. Just be prepared, be aware. If we're gonna be on 60, it means that on that date, that could be pretty big movement. So what we should expect, that from 26, from tomorrow, we probably will go to the correction, or let's say from right now, we will go to the correction. Give me a second. Market order. Okay, Mr. Andrew. What if we're gonna open 3 positions by market? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana on the second. So what I'm expecting, that the Bitcoin volatility will go up until from tomorrow, but all these guys will definitely go up and then will go down. So either we're gonna have, guys, once again, I'm just repeating to you the information that I already give to you. That movement from the white, and I'm gonna close the short position which I opened right now. I'm gonna open long position, which probably will be like that. The bigger volatility will be from tomorrow till the 2nd and then till 11th. So what do we have? That probably movement down from 2nd till 5th. Where is that? From 2nd, where is that? Where is the 2nd? 2nd here, 2nd here. Here is the 5th. That movement will be probably smaller. On the Ethereum, where is the second? Second here, fifth here. If the Bitcoin volatility is smaller, that could be either the flat or the like smaller movement down. Yeah, in my opinion, that Ethereum, Solana, second, fifth. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you like small conclusion. In my opinion, if we see that the Bitcoin volatility will be smaller from second till fifth, then it means that Bitcoin probably will be in flat, the Ethereum will go up and Solana will go down. And exactly the same picture I will see if I'm gonna go with the total 1, total 2, total 3. But before that, we're gonna go with the Bitcoin dominance. I hope that you are making notes or something like that. So, Bitcoin dominance, what do we have here? The expectations, which was given to whatever whom from the previous weeks, that we're gonna do something like that. We could still reach that zone. We reached that zone on the crash of 10th of October, but the daily time frame, could it be like that? The 4-hour time frame. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to, if from 31st the dominance will go down, and then from 11 the dominance will go up again. $11.16 up, $11.16 up. Okay, the Bitcoin going down, but the dominance going up. It means that the altcoins feeling not good. What the total showing to me? Sell here works fine. Then when to buy? Here to buy. Like, guys, when I'm giving you the perspective, it doesn't mean that from here till here there is not gonna be other movement. Sell here, the price go down. We're not gonna buy on the top. I'm gonna wait until this line will be at the bottom. What total showing to me? 11, where is the 11? Here. Oh, yeah, I want to see one more correction. Yeah, I want to see one more correction. I want to see something like that, or to be more specific, something like that. That could be, but I'm gonna stick to that plan because too many green lines here. But also, guys, I hope that from November, like, I will explain you. This is my kryptonite. Yeah, like I'm weak Superman who's like could be fucked in ass by whatever whom, like the Goblin, the Spider-Man, the Batman. Why not? Even Mary Jane with the strap-on could do whatever she wants with me because I'm fucking dying of this position right now. So what it shows to me, that from here till here we need to go down. Yes? If I'm gonna go only with the trading filter, the trading filter on the Zcash will show me 2 weekly time frame, weekly time frame, daily time frame. So it means that the only thing that's bothering me right now is the daily time frame. I need to wait until this guy will do that movement and gonna go down. How and when it's gonna be ended? Probably at the end of November or at the beginning of November, yes? But to understand when the daily time frame trading filter will be on top, I'm going on the lower time frame, and the 4-hour time frame showed to me that the daily time frame will be on top here, and then we're gonna go down. So I'm just gonna expect I'm just gonna expect that the price will give me opportunity to close these positions, let's say in the next months or in the next 4 months, because the daily time frame showing to me that here is the February and December. So either it's gonna be in the next couple of weeks, months, or I need to wait 3-4 months in the position. But as soon as I'm gonna close the Zcash, you will never see any P&Ls from my site except Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Bitcoin. That's it. That's my last frontier. I'm dying of not listening to the system. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm literally tired of this. 15 minutes at the bottom. Yeah, right now we're gonna go up again. So I think that the price will do something like that. We're gonna be here. The 1 hour what's showing to me. And then we're gonna go down. Yeah, I think that something like that we will see here. And here, yeah, probably, yeah. So right now I want to see that the price will go up. The first stop will be here. The second stop will be 120, 173, something like that. Yeah, that's the expectations. What could happen? Either it's gonna be here or we're gonna be here. Oh my God. So when I'm gonna close this position, I'm gonna trade only daily time frame. Enough. Enough, enough, enough. Bitcoin dominance done. BTC, what we've been talking about. Sell, then one more sell at the beginning of November. Okay, then the buy at the end of November. Yeah, end of November and end of December. Nothing gonna be changed here. I'm not gonna touch anything. Like basically, if we're trading the sell, then we need to buy here. But I'm gonna wait until that moment down once again, and I'm gonna try to open more bigger long positions on all market from the end of November and the end of December. In my opinion, in the end of November, end of December, we're gonna see the price here. That's my expectations, and I'm gonna wait for that. Bitcoin market cap, we take a look. Bitcoin futures. So nothing except we can do that. So it means that, yeah, I think that the price will do something like that in that field. The Bitcoin futures, by the way, showing to me that not good. So it means that we're gonna be opened with the huge gap. Not the huge gap, still gap. Yeah, like 114, something like that. Here's gonna be gap. So it means that we're gonna fulfill the gap. Go up. No, wait. So if we have the gap from here, we're gonna go higher, lower. Fuck. It's hard. Give me a second. If we're gonna be opened here, and we're expecting that the price will go higher, higher to 21, 16, no, I'm not gonna analyze the Bitcoin. I can't. I need to see what gap will be. Either it's gonna be like it shows to us right now here. So basically gap, or 16, November, yeah. Okay, we're gonna be open with the gap. We're gonna go up here, we're gonna go down, then we're gonna do that moment. Okay, here's my analysis. We're gonna open with the gap. That's my opinion. We're gonna open with the gap. Can I do smaller one? Like that. That will be my expectation with the Bitcoin. What do we have here? USDT dominance. So here is the bottom where I was expecting it from the previous week. We reached that bottom. Everything is performing right now. So we have opportunity to perform once again. Give me a second. Yeah, guys, in my opinion, from the end of November, from the end of December, we like what we're gonna have. The dominance will go up. The dominance will go up from here till here. All this movement, where is that? All this movement will give us until the end of January, I think, pretty good movement on the altcoins. So I'm still gonna expect that we could see the alt season the same as I said to you in the previous 3 weeks, probably 4 weeks. Same as here. My expectation that alt season will be here or here. So the end of January, the middle of April. But also, like, you know, if we're gonna go with the Bitcoin dominance and we're gonna do update, it could slightly move further. But I'm not gonna change anything here. We reached the lower part of the channel, which I showed to you on the previous week. So it means that right now we could stuck here, or like no matter what the 4-hour time frame will show to me, from here we're going up, and then on that movement up, on the 4-hour time frame, it shows to me that we have, yeah, guys, a lot of people telling to me, hey, it's hard to understand what you're talking about. It's so confusing. So if I'm gonna close the laptop, if I'm gonna turn the camera and I'm gonna look inside the camera, so I'm talking about something and I'm trying to remember what I'm talking about. Yeah, so there is expectations, which shows to us that we're gonna have like couple moves in the first week of November. So Andrew been talking about that from 26 till 29, he's expecting the correction down. From 29 till the first week of November, he's expecting the movement up. But then the Bitcoin dominance showing to us that from 2nd till 4th, we're gonna do movement up with the dominance and down with the Bitcoin. So I don't think that that's gonna be a huge movement, but Ethereum will rise, Solana will go lower. Like, try to do notes by the notebook, by the assistant, try to do notes. So basically when I'm opening the chart back and I see that it shows to me that the USDT dominance gonna have two bottoms, the 2nd and the 9. So it means that between them, we're gonna have one correction. Here is gonna be correction on 6. So if I'm gonna go on the Bitcoin, what it shows to me, 6, the lowest for the Bitcoin. You see that? 6. If I'm gonna go with the Ethereum, what Ethereum showing to me? There is no bottom. So if you're making the whole picture and you're trying to understand that there is a lot of assets and your particular asset could do whatever it wants, like Zcash, it could do whatever it wants. So you need to analyze assets separately from others, but also you should take a look on the huge things like USDT dominance, total, Bitcoin dominance. There is the Ethereum dominance, Solana dominance. I'm not trying to be professional. I'm not spending all my life in front of the laptop doing trades. No, I'm just making money. Enough to live the life that I want to live, to not go at the job or at the work. So if we have this perspective, which showing to us that two bottoms will be here and here, it means that here and here, the price of the crypto market will be on top. 2nd and 9, the top of the crypto. So be aware, from 2nd till 6 we're gonna go to the correction, and from 6 till 9 we're gonna go up again, and then from 9, 10, 8, whatever, the USDT dominance going up. The USDT dominance from here going up. So it means that we're gonna have bigger movement down. Once again, guys, from here, from 6, 8, 9, 10, where is that? Here's the 9, here's the 1st. Once again, for people who do not understand, once again, if the USDT dominance showing to me that, if the Bitcoin dominance showing me that, if you do not understand, just give this whole information to the ChatGPT and he's gonna give you conclusion. I'm tired of all these conclusions. I'm tired of giving too much information to people. I'm not feeling good of giving that type of information to people. I'm not feeling good. But if we have all this information, it's showing to us that from the 1st till 6 we're going down, what the USDT dominance will show us opposite. That from the, where is the 1st? From 1st, 6 here, yeah, here. It shows us just from 2nd. The dominance going up, the Bitcoin going down, but Ethereum don't give a fucking going up. It means that the Bitcoin dominance going down. Take a look at this, from 1st till 6. Easy. For me, it's easy. For you, if you're watching me for a year or a little bit more, like, and you still do not understand what I'm telling, just go back to Netflix. Just leave it. That's not for you. For me, it's easy. You see like A, B, C, the whole picture. It's like if you cannot solve the puzzle, if you cannot understand what piece should be put here, then it's not yours. But you always could learn something. Once again, you want the conclusion, yeah? You want it, but I don't want to give it to you. In my opinion, the Ethereum will give us performance, but Solana will go down. The Bitcoin, we have that moment down, that moment down. So I'm gonna be afraid of that moment from the 6, 7, 8, 9, let's say, better to say, 8 plus minus 2, let's say in 1 day. I will stick to 1 day. So that's the main thing, the thing that was given to you on the 20 minutes of this live stream. That's the main thing. That's Andrew analyzing the price. That's Andrew expectation, but the price, the timing action showing to us that from here till here we're going down. USDT dominance. From here till here we're going up. So the crypto market going down. Total. Nothing gonna be changed here probably. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm just gonna add one more thing here, which showing to us that the total bottom will be at the end of November, and then one more. Where is? Here, December. So what I need to do, wait until the end of November, then end of December. I think that the total will be here, or maybe even here. That still has pretty good probability. I think that the developer will drop the probability notes about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP in the private group. If you want to get access to the private group, link in description. You're going to have 24 hours free of charge, so you will check what information inside, because there's like hundreds of people who's texting me. So how can I benefit from the private group? I don't know. What I will get in the private group, check the link. So what's inside the private group? Check the link. So how can I get the free access? Check the fucking link. Yesterday I blocked 2 guys who was like, so what's inside the group? I sent him like 3 times, check the link, check the link, check the link. Then, sorry, I don't have more time to talk to you. I'm blocking you. So the group is free for 24 hours. After that, only you paying. Just do your own research inside the group. If you will say to yourself, okay, this is the good information, then stay there. If not, unsubscribe. That's it. For me, it's easy. For you, I truly believe that it's easy too. Let's go back to chart. What we have here. The thing that will probably shake out more people than the 10th of October. This is the March. I'm still pretty afraid of the March. I'm still pretty afraid of the movement that's gonna be from here till here. If we're gonna go with the end of January, then middle of March, with the Bitcoin volatility, the biggest volatility will be from beginning of February till middle of March. So guys, if we have big volatility in that time zone, how can I do that? Big volatility. And that's showing to us that the price should go down with the huge volatility. It means that when this guy will be on top here, I'm gonna sell. For me, it's easy. I hope it's easy for you as well. I hope it's easy for you as well. So the only thing, if we're not gonna see our beloved and oh my God, I've been waiting for you all my life, pump alt season bull run for altcoins from the end of November, the end of December till the end of January, that movement will be disaster for the crypto market. The total 2 is the same disaster. The total 3 is the same disaster. So the volatility will be the king of that. The USDT dominance will be the king of that because we have the huge USDT dominance. The huge USDT dominance on that date. And if we're gonna go with the weekly time frame, it's still, oh, let it be. It's still showing to us that even then we have opportunity to go down. So if I need to tell you what I'm expecting, I think that March wouldn't be so bad for people as it could be December and November. I'm gonna explain you why. Because if you're a taxi Uber driver doing trading and he telling you about the Moontober, if your friend who's working hard, whatever, where, expecting the Moonsember, if the whole market of the smartest people in the world was buying on the 10th of October, on the last money that they have, probably the March bottom wouldn't be so hard as it would be in November and December. Because we already feel this bull. Can somebody text me like what they talking about? The October, Moontober, Bulltober. How they call in the bull run October? While we've been talking about, no guys, just relax for the year. Since previous December, we've been talking about that. And it's still not the biggest crash. Believe me or not, the huge crash will start in, I think, April, May, yeah. The April, May, that's where the big problem will knock to your door. So, how they call it? October. December, October, yes, we all been like, yeah, the same, people expecting. So in my opinion, the bottom which we have here, where is that? Here, the end of November. That could be one more thing, total, where is the total bottom? November, December, total 2. I think that it's Ethereum will give us, I will show you, like that. I still pretty sure that we're gonna see one more correction. So where is that? The bottom of the Bitcoin. The end of November, the end of October, the end of December. So people were expecting that the October will pump, November will pump, December will pump. Why? Because somebody posted that in the Twitter. Somehow the algorithm in the Facebook and Instagram always showing me some kind of bullshit pictures, a lot of bullshit pictures. So I'm good with that. I'm definitely not the guy who gonna put my money in the market just because someone posted some picture without explanation, without showing his way, his opinion, his thoughts, his trades, his everything that he's been doing. Are we in profit? Small one, I think, yeah? Small one. That's not the profit, that's like too much a latte in the cafe. Profit. I'm not gonna go to the doctor if someone will text me in the social media, hey, I think that you should check on that. So here is your October, November, December, whatever. The same was here, my friends. The same was here. That will show you better. The things that we've been showing to you. Just go back to the December. Just go back to December and you will see how I'm drawing this line and where I'm expecting the price. After that, I said that I'm expecting 72. Closer to this date, I said that I'm expecting 72. I even have this. Take a look at this. 72.69. 69. Oh my God. $69. Where is that? Wow, please show it. Give me a second. Something somewhere here should be. Somewhere here. Hey guys, live stream in 2 hours. Give me a second. I will find it. Because I've been talking about this too much and I was like pretty sure that we're gonna see the price there. I was so pretty fucking sure that we're gonna see price there. We're posting too much information, I'm telling you this. We should stop doing that. That's insane. How we predict that, that's insane. April Bitcoin, okay. April going down. Why the stairs in opposite? I don't know, but this ChatGPT, that's fine. Right now he's working way better. Give me a second, please. We're talking about everything. We're trying to show you something. We're trying to explain you that it's not easy. Believe me or not, it's not easy. Why it's so long? First stop 83, second 81, then 77.67. Okay, but that's not the last message that I was expecting. With Ethereum, I was really good. I gave pretty good call on it. It's time for you to press like button. Guys, be aware of these cameras. I even don't want to read these messages from you. Is it you? Is it you? No, it's not me. It's not us. We're not gonna text you. Oh my God, where is that? Where is that? Okay, maybe someone of you could do your own research and you will find that, but don't send it to me. I don't need that. 74.69. Guys, 72.67, here it is. And the developer was the only guy who was showing to the private group 8, 8, 8. And he was like, Andrew, why 14? Why 14? Because Andrew was reading the chart like that. Andrew was waiting 72.67, so 74 for Andrew wasn't working. It's not something that was working for me. I was expecting lower. So the same, October, November here, then we're going down. So if we're gonna turn off drawings, we're still not here. We're still not here, my friends. So that's the expectation, that from here we're going down here. And that could be $90,000. I think that could be $90,000. What do we have here? Nothing special. Same. So if I need to leave you with only one opinion, that opinion will be like, I think that November, December will be lower than March. March could give us one more shakeout. This moment here could give us one more shakeout on the Bitcoin, on the Ethereum. Where is that? Same Ethereum, same Solana. What else? Total showing to us that could be pretty hard. Total 2 showing us the same. Total 3 showing us the same. Oh, maybe I get it. The movement will be huge. You know, the only way, like, my opinion, I do not expect price at the beginning of March deeper than give me a second, please. If I'm expecting that the worst thing will happen from here, this is gonna be the worst thing. How can... Sorry for that. I know that you want to like skip the time, but I'm here trying to think. Give me a second, please. Okay, I think we should wait what the price will be until the end of the December. Then only here, guys, only here at the end of January, I will tell you either it will be lower or not. only at the end of, but I can ask developer, you know, give me a second, please. Give me. I will ask him because he's the smart guy. And give me a second. I will take a look if he already did that. October. No. October. No. No, I think he didn't. I have October prices. Okay, still October. I asked him. I hope that he gonna tell me this information, because I prefer to wait what the price will be here than to tell you what the price will be here. Right now, I'm gonna stick to that plan. Right now, I'm gonna stick to that plan. That everything from October, November, only going deeper, 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 deeper. Should I take a look at something else? Total 3. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for this movement down. I'm gonna wait for that movement down. I'm gonna wait for this. This on the daily, on the 4-hour will be something different. But once again, what I'm gonna wait, if you're gonna ask me, if you ever gonna ask me, so what should I expect? We're gonna take a look at the total. The daily time frame is here. The total one showing to me that we still have a chance to go higher. Then we're gonna go lower. Yeah, it means that the Bitcoin and Ethereum could put the price higher. The total 2, everything excluding the Bitcoin, are closer to Sigma 1, and it shows to me that we still have a chance to go higher, but then we're gonna turn around. The daily time frame of the total 3 are already on top. So it means that as soon as possible, we're gonna turn around and gonna go down, and the others way higher. So it means that if I'm gonna go with the others, guys, take a look at this. That's the movement down, yeah? From here till here, from here till here. Forget about this week, forget about this shadow. From here till here, we gave pretty enormous movement down. But from here, I will show you. This is the first one. This is the second one. So if I'm gonna put the line here and the line here, we have pretty good movement down. But then if I'm gonna move the line from here till here, yeah, where is the green line? All this movement up was the fucking flat. So that's why I'm gonna wait for one more movement down and then movement up. The next movement up, the next time when the daily time frame will turn around, that's gonna be the big movement up. That's my opinion. When it's gonna happen? We have 1, that's the others, yeah? 2, 3, 4. In my opinion, that's gonna happen on that dates. So same as I said to you before, from 26 till 29, I'm expecting movement down. From 29 till first week of November, I'm expecting movement up. So if I'm gonna be more specific, what I'm gonna wait right now? I'm gonna wait movement down, movement up. Here we're gonna have some trades, and then we're gonna have movement down. I hope you understand me. From 26 till 29 down, then we have the same dates, first 9, the same dates with the Bitcoin, here and here, the same dates everywhere. But from the 8 plus minus 1 day, the market will go to the correction one more time. And from here, from the end of November, yeah, probably 20 something November, 22nd, 21st of November, I think that's gonna be the next buying point, and one more will be in December. That's if you're gonna ask my opinion. That's basically my opinion. I want to see price lower at the end of November and at the end of December. Then we're pumping till the end of January. And from there, we're dropping till the beginning of March. I think that February will be not good. Someone texted the comment that the Russia will attack some country in February. Let it be. I don't mind. I don't give a fuck about all this wars, all this situation in the world, because why should I? If people don't care, then why should I care about that? Someone dying, someone partying. Life is the same. Life is always will be the same. No matter if it's like ancient Rome or the Nostromo ship, which are going to pick up xenomorph alien. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't give a fuck. All this news, you know, like you should be prepared for this. Because if there's gonna be news that we have the COVID 3.5 and it's killing white people, then you should be afraid of this. If we have something like the nuclear rocket approaching the East Coast or West Coast, you should be ready for that. If we have something that could affect your life, you should be prepared. But meantime, I'm just watching the news, something in Paris, something in France, something in Ukraine, something in Kiev, something in Russia, something in Moscow. Like, they just giving you the food. They just, Mr. President doing these things. That's it. Like, they are living their best life. Like 99% of people who's feeding you those news, they are living their best life. They don't care about that. The last thing that I'm gonna do, I received a lot of message from people about market. So there is not gonna be updates for you. I'm not gonna do updates. I don't feel that you deserve updates on the stock market from my side. I don't feel that. I'm doing those live streams like I should do them. I don't feel like, oh my God. Yesterday, my girlfriend invited me on... Son! The famous classic music compositor sorry for that. Just I forget how his name. Ludovico Einaudi. I love his music. I've been listening to him since 2019, but I'm not the fan of his music. It's just if I have opportunity to listen to him, I'm listening to him. So I don't feel that people waiting for this live streams as you've been waiting for I Show Speed or like whatever other streamer in the media who's farting in the camera, who's doing your life funnier. I don't feel that. Too many people watching without subscription. Too many people don't give a fuck about the likes. You're not supporting me. So like, I'm just like, okay, that's my job. I hate my job. I need to do that. For the last 3 days, I cannot meet with my friend. He lives here closer to me. And okay, my second laptop died. That's fine. I cannot meet with him because I have a lot of things to do, and he's texting me today, and I was like, okay, let's meet right after the live stream. So right now I'm gonna finish the live stream and I'm gonna grab some lunch. So I'm just gonna go through, but there is not gonna be update for you. Not gonna be update. DXY, in my opinion, works pretty good. SPX, still waiting. I think that we're gonna go to the correction. Nasdaq, nothing, zero updates for you. Tesla, in my opinion, from here we're going up, from here, like buy here, sell here, go down, then I'm giving you some updates. We're going down, we're going up, we're going down. Zero updates. I'm still expecting that the price will do something like that. We will see how the price will react. NVDA, from here we're going up, then we're going down. Let's see. Netflix, oh my god, I even dropped this that screenshot. Sell here, buy here. That's my vision what the price could do. Microsoft, I was expecting that we're gonna go lower, but still buy here, zero sell, buy here, then here. We will see how it's gonna work. Meta, insane accuracy. Nope. Amazon, still was expecting higher, but going down, going up, going down. Fine with me, perfect. Apple, we are all on all-time high. That's the thing that I made update for the private group. So from that zone, I'm expecting movement down. That's it, my friends. I think that's basically everything that I want to say. Sorry, this live stream is shorter. I hope that it was useful for you. I'm in the losses. I don't like to be in losses because my brain's always working. I'm almost not sleeping. 2 days ago, we go to the Malibu campground. We sleep in the car near the ocean, and I was trying to relax because there is no signal. Even if my car have the Starlink and my friend car has the Starlink, I didn't even connect to them. I was just chilling, drinking wine, eating meat, relaxing, talking to my friends, spending time with my girlfriend and our dog. But still my brains was like, what the fuck with this position? Should I open long position or not? Should I do that? Should I do that? Should I do that? So there is a lot of things that's happening in my life, and I think and I hope that there is a lot of things that's happening in your life, and mostly we want that all these things was good, but it's not always good. The life is not always sweet as candy. It's not chocolate. It's not fairy tale. Yes, I'm in losses right now. I'm not taking this phone with me because first thing first, like for example, Mr. Camera, please. Shit happens. Still, shit happens. If I'm gonna show you the minus on this, the big phone, I'm not proud of myself. I'm not proud of myself because I'm doing mistakes, unfortunately. Once in a couple of months, I'm putting myself in this stupid position. And even the Ukrainians, they wouldn't give me even opportunity to lie. That was even not my position. That wasn't my position, and I just opened it. I don't give a fuck about what the indicator been showing to me. I just made mistake. I just opened because someone was in that position and I was waiting that this position will turn around. So basically my analysis was wrong. And right now, thanks God there is no funding fee for that position. Thanks God that there is opportunity to trade hedge positions with the same asset and to make profit. As far as I showed to you, for the last probably 2 weeks, I add something like $40,000 more with this position in profit. But still, I cannot afford to press button to close this position to fix the losses. I cannot afford this to myself. I can afford to wait until the first week of November. That's what I can afford. Nothing else. Everything else will definitely gonna destroy my self-respect. Give me a second, I will take a look. What do we have here? That's not good. That everything that I can say to myself, Andrew, you made mistake. Please try to learn the lesson. So the lesson that I will never, like, you know, When I'm in the huge losses with some of the position, I'm telling to myself I will never trade this asset again. But right now, the lesson, first thing first, I will never trade anything except Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. And the second part of the lesson, I will never trust myself more than I'm trust to algorithm. If the algorithm making mistake, it's showing to me when this mistake will be ended and when and how I can solve it. I made mistake, I go against the algorithm and I'm fucking sitting in front of these positions and I was like, still not there. Everything is going down. This guy goes up. So that's probably my luck. When people asking me about like, why you not analyzing, why you not buying the meme coins? Because I'm not lucky with that type of things. I'm not lucky with easy money. I need to fight for my profit. I need to fight for my money. And I'm a little bit tired of this. So I hope in the next 2 months or maybe 4 months, I'm gonna get rid of this position. I hope that it's not gonna affect my mental health, my penis. I hope that it's not gonna affect my activity in the public groups, in the YouTube. But still, it's a huge pressure on me. Because, you know, like I would definitely not donate this money to kids. I will definitely not donate this money to dogs, to Ukraine, to Israel or Palestine. But I could donate this money to myself, to my family, to my girlfriend, to my brother, to my nephew, to myself, for example, to myself. So, to myself, why not? But it is what it is. And even if I'm gonna go right now, the losses is similar. Guys, the losses is similar. Oh my God, I never saw such a huge losses in my life, never. But the losses is similar. Give me a second. I will check it. I think with the 90 days. Yeah, exactly the same loss which I made profit for the 90 days. That's insane. So if I'm gonna press the button, I'm just gonna vanish all 3 months of my work. But I have chance to lose everything. That's the worst thing. I have a chance to lose everything that I have. And I don't know what's right, what's wrong. I really telling you, like, I don't know what's gonna be wrong, what's gonna be right. It's pumping again. Okay, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching in. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything that you're doing for us. Please be afraid of the scammers. I will definitely not gonna text you first. I'm not trying to find friends. I'm not trying to communicate with someone. I even don't need anything else. Like, I need to be calm. I need to be steady. I need to be relaxed. And only in that mood, I can give more. I can produce more. I can talk more. I can trade more. I can discuss more your positions. Right now, for the last probably months, I don't want to talk. I wasn't liquidated with the short position because mostly I was in the short positions. But the market told me like, okay, we're not giving you liquidation, but we're gonna, oh, what is that? How everything could be worse? I don't know. Like, why? I need to scale this position. I need to press scale button and I'm gonna get rid of it in the next couple of days or weeks, but I cannot scale this position. I cannot put this type of pressure on myself. I just can't, I'm telling you this. Because the risk will be too high. I'm gonna wait until the first week of November, then I'm gonna make decision. If we're gonna be on the $400, I'm gonna make hard decision. If we're not gonna be there, we will see. We will see. Right now, I'm not doing anything. I'm just like, okay, let's see what it's gonna bring to me. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Elcaro algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Elcaro team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of